Ladies and gents, imagine being a West Ham fan. Imagine selling one of your best players you've had in recent years. You sell one of your best players you've had in recent years to your arch rivals, and he's out there taking the absolute piss. Cross 30-yard diagonal ball, does the Neymar touch to bring it down. He's lifting it over Juve's head, is running past Juve. We absolutely balled out. And I told you all, once we get rid of Ange Postecoglou, we get a manager, a tactician who knows how to change things up on a daily, weekly basis, depending on who we're against. You will see Tottenham completely different to last season. 8 goals scored, 1 conceded, 3 clean sheets in our opening 4 games. The back line at the moment is playing very, very well. Spence, Romero, Van der Ven, and Porro right now is one of the best back lines in the Premier League. Palhinha today, oh my word. People were saying, Henry, he's finished, he's 30 years of age. Why is he not playing at Bayern Munich? Maybe just because the squad at Bayern Munich is just that good. Is he going to get in over Kimmich? No. So he's going to sit on the bench, isn't he? And you look at the performance today, everything from the attempts on target, everything from possession, the clean sheet, the amount of corners. We battered West Ham on every single metric. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. Make sure you let me know your thoughts down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. We're about 130 away from 78k, and your support really means the utmost. I want to get into the lineup. I was very, very happy with that performance. That is our best performance under Thomas Frank. We looked very, very good in and out of possession. We nullified West Ham to a handful of chances. Even when they had 11 men on the pitch, I never really thought West Ham would really do something. A lot of people question the lineup. You know, if I'll be honest, I don't think Tell is the number 9 we should be playing going forward. He did put in a good performance, but when you've got players like Richarlison and Kolo Muani, who are both better in the air, stronger at hold-up play. Kudus, of course, started with Xavi Simons on the left. A lot of people think that maybe Xavi should be playing in the 10. 2 of our midfield scored. Bergvall, we'll get into him today. He was fantastic. Palhinha in the 6 is just a blessing for us. I've been crying out that we need a 6 for so long, and we finally get it. Sarr as well. Got 2 goals in the international break for Senegal. Stepped up again with another goal. Jed Spence, of course, got booked. Van der Ven and Romero. You know, Romero got an assist. Van der Ven got a goal. It's one of the best centre-back pairings in the league, guys. I'll be honest. If you take out Arsenal and Liverpool's back lines in terms of centre-back pairings, I'm looking around going, okay, what other centre-back pairing? Tell me. Is it Newcastle's? Is it Burn and Schur? Is it Burn and Botman? Okay, let's look at Man United. The less said, the better. Let's look at City right now, leaking goals. I'm looking around going, do we have the 3rd best centre-back partnership in the league right now? This is the centre-back pairing. Yes, people are going to say, oh, it finished 17th last season. I get that. But when you're playing with a midfield that doesn't exist because you're getting counter-attacked so often and there's so much space in behind. Now look at us. Now look at the shape. Now look at the way we're playing. Now look at the intensity in and out of possession. It's nowhere near as high. We're not having to do 50, 60-yard sprints. And if we can keep Romero and Van der Ven fit, guys, I'll be honest. People said I was crazy that we'd get in and around the top 6. I genuinely think we will. Newcastle, okay, they won today. They were against Baltimore. We all talk about that game at one point. But do they have as much goals as us? I'm not so sure. Aston Villa haven't even scored a goal yet. They've fallen off a cliff. You know, they've not even got a goal. Van der Ven has got more league goals this season than Aston Villa. Like, so let that sink in. I'm looking around at other teams. Let's look at Bournemouth, look very good right now, but are they going to sustain this throughout the season? Who knows? Who knows if we're going to sustain it? But right now, we look very, very good. In terms of the bench, Danso, Richarlison, Udogie, Johnson, Odebear, Davis, Moore. Like, it's a very capable bench, guys. In terms of West Ham's team, I actually thought Hermansen made some good saves today. I don't get why they're playing Lucas Paqueta in the false nine. Out of that front four, the one that's most likely to score a goal is Jared Bowen, and he has played some of his best performances in a West Ham shirt when he's played through the middle, including scoring that I was about to say Champions League final, Conference League final goal against Fiorentina. Familiar face for Tottenham fans of all of us. Kyle Walker-Peters, Mavropanos, Kilman. I actually quite like Diouf. The first goal comes, we'll talk about the first half. The first half wasn't massively exciting, I'll be honest with you. We did have the ball in the back of the net. How they ruled that out, I don't know. For me, that is an absolute disgrace upon the highest level. The ball comes in from a corner. The goalkeeper pushes a West Ham player onto Van der Ven, who then pushes Walker-Peters to the ground, and Romero nods it in from about 4 yards out. Even Alan Smith, who is a die-hard Arsenal fan, Arsenal legend, said it's incredibly soft. That, for me, was an absolute catastrophic decision by the officials. And for me, it should have stood. Now, if the goal would have stood, we'd have been joint second with Arsenal in the Premier League, which isn't bad after 4 games, is it? Considering we've played West Ham away, we've played City away, we've played Bournemouth, who look very strong right now. And of course, we played promoted team Burnley. But you look at our games we've got coming up, guys. I think we can win a lot of these. 1-0, it gets chalked off. We go into halftime 0-0. And you talk about, I speak about this so much. Halftime team talks are so important. It sets the team up for the second half, sets the tempo. And we go out there. Xavi Simons makes his debut, gets an assist on his debut from the corner, goes into the box. And there is Pap Sarr at the back post, completely unmarked, with a header straight into the back of the net. And he is going to be so, so important for us this season. Like, the guy is 22 years of age, got a goal and an assist in his opening 4 appearances this season, scored twice during his international break for Senegal, and looks very, very, very capable at the moment of actually doing something with this team. There's a lot of players who went under the radar a lot under Ange Postecoglou that I think under Thomas Frank will be better. And another one of those is Jed Spence. I think Jed Spence should be starting over Udogie consistently now. We end up shortly after that, I think was it the red card was next, sorry. Thomas Souček goes over the ball, catches Palhinha, straight rid of his studs. Souček didn't even complain. The referee immediately got his red card out. See you later. Thanks for coming. I don't really get why he's doing that. And just to add insult to injury, we then make it a second. Romero with a 45-yard diagonal pass. And it's an unbelievable header from Bergvall, who makes it 2-0. When we got the second, West Ham's heads dropped. They rolled, off with the heads, shot at Devlin. They were all over the place. And then we just basically managed the game out. And then Bergvall, I think it's Porro, plays it to Kudus, plays it to Bergvall, dribbles into the box, plays it across the 6-yard box to Van der Ven, who finishes from close range to get his second Premier League goal in his career. We win 3-0. And the good thing about it is once the game was then done, I was about to say Ange. Frank made a number of changes. Odegaard come on for Telbra, Charlison come on for Simmons, Udogie come on for Spence. We've got a big Champions League game Tuesday, which of course is massively important that we get off to a winning start against Villarreal, who do play tonight at 8 o'clock against Atletico Madrid, which will be a very, very difficult game for them. But I'll be interested to see how many changes they make against us. In terms of the match stats, we had double the amount of shots of West Ham. The possession, we absolutely smoked them. Shots on target, more. Passing accuracy is a lot higher. Less fouls, more corners, no red cards. And I'll be honest with you guys, we could have won this game 4 or 5-0. We absolutely deserved to win, deserved to get the clean sheet. And it was a very, very good performance from us. And you look at our next, 8 games in all comps. And I'm not saying that we are going to win our next 8 in all comps. I'm not. But at the same time, I'm looking around going, Wolves at the moment look absolutely horrendous. Look like they may go down. Brighton at the moment don't look good at all. They have actually got some decent results against us. Villarreal and Doncaster, you couldn't really have hoped for 2 better fixtures, really, in terms of the League Cup and Champions League. And then we're at a familiar ground, Bodo away, where I do think we should be winning that. So, like, life at Tottenham so far under Thomas Frank looks very, very good. We look like we are in a very, very good position in terms of health of the squad. And you got to remember, this is without Madison and Kulusevski. So, like, right now, I know it's only 4 games in. People can say you're overreacting, but to score 8 and only concede 1 after 4 games is very, very, very good. That I was a lot better than I was expecting. Forget the hiccup against Bournemouth. On another day, we beat them. On another day, we get something. They, as well as us, same amount of points. But look, they've also conceded 4 more. Our goal difference is 6 better than Bournemouth. So look, life at the moment is very, very good. Being a Spurs fan, I think we had a fantastic performance. Make sure you go down, drop a like if you haven't already, and let me know your thoughts. And make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I'll see you all soon. Thank you all for watching. I am out.